Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to episode 89 of the First Star Challenge with Everton, and we have come straight back because Manchester City dropped points. They drew against Manchester United, which means we can potentially win the episode against Newcastle here, or if not, then in the second game against Manchester City. We need to be, right at the end of this game, after 32 games, 6 games to go, we need to be 18 points clear to win it. We're currently 17 points clear, so we win, Manchester City don't, we will be champions. If we were to then, I think, draw, if we were even just to draw Manchester City in the second game, once again, we would be champions because they would be more than 15 points behind us with 5 games to go. I think my maths is correct on that, so we're going to find out very, very shortly. But let's have a look at the team that we're sending out here against Newcastle to potentially clinch us the title. We won't know till tomorrow because Manchester City kick off tomorrow, but we'll find out then. You can see here we're the favourites. We have a really good record against Newcastle, which is good to see. Ernesto Valverde, who I'm pretty sure was the Barcelona coach for a while there. Yeah, it looks like he was. He looks like he was also at Fulham for a bit, so there we go. That's a bit of a strange one. So Newcastle's struggling, 20th in the league, so yeah, not looking good for them. But anyway, they're an adventurous mentality, a standard playing style. And if we look at the analysis report, we can't see too much. But that's, I think, how we're expecting them to play. I can't remember now what the analysis report said. And this is a team. These are the heroes we're sending out to try and get this job done for us. Lafont in goal, Timon, Stark, Luis Felipe and Kenny as a back four. It's Berg and Davies in midfield. It's Rafinha, Vlasic and Lookman in behind Schweinsteiger. Let's go win a league title. So they have changed up a little bit how we're expecting them to play, but that's fine. Just plenty of space down the wings there, really, isn't it? They're very, very narrow. Now, I should say there is a goals of the month at the end of this episode as well. So while we're hopefully celebrating a league title, we can enjoy those as well. Expected to prove a point today. We've been on a run lately, guys. Go out there and enjoy it. Show me what you can do. Let's run up the score and let's, as I said, win a league title. It would have been nice, wouldn't it, to have gone to Anfield and win it, but we'll just go there with the trophy and rub it in their faces, if that's what it comes to. We shouldn't be so confident. We do actually still need to go and win some games here, but yeah, ideally, I think, I'd like to win it against Manchester City next game, but yeah, we'll see how we go here. Lookman, it's ricocheted out. We're not going to get to that. Gylfi's back. And it's a horrible pass. Gylfi, you're not playing for us anymore, mate. Pass to your team. Light blue, light blue. Here goes Kenny. Gets a cross in. It's back post. It's all hacked clear. Lookman was lurking, waiting for that. Here's Timon. Down the line there to Lookman. Lookman pulls one back. It's there. It's got to be. Schweinsteiger. Oh, he slid it off the post. It's still there for us. Lookman. Oh, it's going everywhere. But somehow it stayed out of the net. And it is still 0-0. From the corner now. Can we find Stark? He's a beast from these things. Stark. There he is. He's headed it over the bar, though. It looked like it was wide as well as over. Gave him the big build-up, and Stark has let me down massively there. All right, we've given the get creative. The highlight essentially continues. Stark heads it back for Vlasic. Across there for Lookman. That's a nice little knockdown from Vlasic. Here we go. Lookman. Can he find Schweinsteiger? Oh, it's headed away. Vlasic brings it down expertly. Goes himself, and that's horrible. Absolutely from the kill of Vlasic. We might need to do some more chance conversion training, I think. Yeah, shooting hasn't been the best so far, but that's just par for the course. We've seen against City earlier on this year. We saw against Porto a few episodes ago. When we have our finishing boots on, we are just, it's criminal. But fortunately for the rest of football, we don't always have our finishing boots on. Here goes Rafinha, runs it into the box. It's taken away from him. Can we win this back, or are we going to find ourselves hit on the break here, I wonder? Tarkovsky's sort of panicked a little bit there. Here goes Rafinha. Oh, it's straight at the keeper. It was a duff angle. But he could, should, and possibly would have done a little bit better if he got that chance again. Come on, Rafinha. Corner comes in. It's there. It's headed away. We're going to pick it up. This is relentless pressure, isn't it? Luis Felipe has the ball, and that ends the highlight. Again, it's another free kick. It's Rafinha. It's Berg. It's headed away again. Rafinha should pick that up. We've got men over at the back post. There he is. It's Stark. It's down for Ramos. Across there for Sander Berg. Back for Timon, that's okay, it's patient. It's there for, who's that? Rafinha, dinks it in. Vlasic! Again, just over the bar. Surely this goal cannot be too far away, though. Let's give it another get creative. We've absolutely dominated this game. 80% possession. Timon squares it. Schweinsteiger, oh, it's not the best. And it's still there for us. Rafinha, back for Kenny. It's blocked again. This is just desperate defending from Newcastle. We just can't find a way through right now. And again, Rafinha. Surely, Lookman! There it is. Finally, it took 20 minutes, but it did eventually come. 6th goal of the year for him. Another assist for Rafinha. And we are well and truly on our way now. This could be anything. If we can find our finishing boots, the way that Newcastle's come out of the gates here. I mean, they haven't really, have they? We're playing against mannequins in Newcastle jerseys right now. Come on, boys. Let's go out. Let's run up a score here. Let's run up a score. Still 62% possession, and we're 25 minutes into this game. A second goal, ideally, here. We do need to try and just kill this off if we can. Here goes another highlight, just to get creative. We should be able to win that. Berg's there. Brings it down nicely. Well done, Sanderberg. So much time. They're not putting any pressure on us in our own half, are they? Here goes Vlasic. I thought he had a heavy touch there, but he's found Rafinha. We've got Kenny on the overlap. He finds him. Can he get a cross in? It's blocked again. I tell you what, they love to see their stats for blocked crosses this game. Vlasic again. Kenny's, look how far forward Kenny is. It's suicidal, really. It's the way I like to play. Time on. It's headed away again. Tom Davies, it's there. Schweinsteiger turns. Rafinha, there it is. It's 2-0. It's a really good goal. It's a really good goal. 12th goal of the year for Rafinha. An assist for Schweinsteiger. And there we go. It's 2-0, 35 minutes in. And that should be that, really. They've shown absolutely nothing in this game to suggest they can get back into this. It's just relentless pressure, isn't it? Schweinsteiger did really well to lay that off. Rafinha, first time, and the goalkeeper didn't really have much of a chance there. Could their defender have done a little bit better? Maybe. But we don't particularly care, do we? We won't need to worry about the offside there because it wasn't given. If it was close, they would have gone and checked VAR. Alright. Can we get a third before the break? Augustinson is there. Nicked from Tom Davies. Rafinha keeps the ball nicely. Dinks it in. Lookman again. Decent effort. I don't know he could have done too much more with that, but the keeper's there. Dubrovka. I heard he was linked with Villa the other day. I mean, you take transfer rumours for a pinch of salt. Not that I suppose most people watching this are Everton fans and probably don't care, but there you go. Random Villa transfer rumour fact. Can you have a rumour fact? Probably not. Anyway, time on. It's there. It's Rafinha and it's 3. There we go. 13th of the year for Rafinha. Another assist for time on from left back. And this is surely it now, isn't it? We'll give them some praise. They've earned that. And there we go. Vlasic. Nice ball out there for Timon. Acres of space. He had all of Goodison Park to himself. Cross in. Rafinha. Rafinha's even scoring headers now. That's how comfortable this is. And this puts the pressure on Manchester City. They're away to Southampton tomorrow. We'll come back and kind of see, what we need. Obviously we have to come back because we'll do a second game. Whether it is we're parading around the Etihad as champions or we're going to go and win it there, we'll find out after this game, of course. But that was pretty impressive, wasn't it? We'll give it an assertive. Don't let your performance levels drop. You can celebrate at full time, boys. We're very pleased. We'll just say there's more to come from Rafinha. There's more to come. You haven't got your hat-trick yet, mate, so go and get that. I said I'm delighted with Kenny. That's fine. That's fine, as long as he's happy. Schweinsteiger gets us underway for the second half. We do have some of the youngsters, the regens, named after you guys on the bench. I think Hawkeye is there. I put someone Taylor as well. So we might look to give those guys a run out here. We'll give it one more get creative. We've got a complacent-looking Vlasic, which isn't ideal. But what we will do now is we'll bring Hawkeye on for Sanderberg. Even though, actually, no, we'll bring him on for Tom Davies. No, we'll give Tom Davies a game. And we'll bring Taylor on for Luis Felipe, who's looking a little tired. Keep him fresh for the Manchester City game. Time on. Throw in there for Vlasic. Vlasic across for Kenny. Kenny hits it. Oh, I tell you what, that would have been a special goal. We've seen him score some really good goals this season, actually. Good old John Joe Kenny. Give it some praise. And, here comes Ellie. You going to come and say hello, Ellie? Time on. It's there. It's Rafinha. Rafinha gets his hat-trick. 14th of the year now for him. Another assist for Timon from left back. He is looking quite the signing, isn't he? We're sending out a title warning game. We are running away with this thing. Yeah, another assist from Timon, as I said. We signed him as sort of back up to Digne. And not only has he challenged Digne, he's essentially forced him out of the club. He's been that good. He's an England international now as well. He gets called up every squad. I don't know how many caps he has. I don't know if there's somebody maybe better played. He's only got the 3 caps, but he's getting called up every game. We've got Bernard coming back from injury on the bench, actually. Let's maybe give him a run out in place of Vlasic. We've seen him in this middle role here. Actually, I want to use him as an attacking midfielder, not a advanced playmaker. Yeah, but we've seen him play in here, and he's always done quite well. So we'll give him a little bit of game time. He is, of course, off at the end of the year, but we want to use him until then. So we'll see what we can do next. There's a Hawkey's got his goal, 6th of the year. Now that's his first for Everton though. He was on loan at Sunderland for the first part of the year. It says he's 6th of the year, but it is his very first goal for Everton. And I tell you what, if that's not offside, I don't know what is, to be honest. It's all right, he's been given. Well done to Hawkey. That's your first goal for the Everton. And the Everton? Probably not a thing. It's probably just Everton, isn't it? Be the Blues, I guess, or the Toffees, or... there we go. Anyway, a solid win. 5-0 against Newcastle, bottom of the table. Look at that for domination. They did not lay a glove on us. What is Everton's nickname? When I started this, I couldn't figure out they were the Toffees, the Blues. There's another one too, I think, that is used sometimes. Well done, boys. Let's move on from that. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Is it? I always thought it was the Toffees. There we go. We've officially qualified for the Champions League for next year. Yeah, but it's like "Come on, you Blues" seems to be like the hashtag. So yeah, let me know. I'm assuming Blues. I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling on a little bit here. Let's go and have a quick glance at the league table. What do we want? This one here, and we will see we are now 20 points clear with 6 games to go. City need to win. If they don't win, we are champions. We'll be right back to find out what happens. Absolute scenes here outside Tim Cahill Park as Everton are crowned Premier League champions after Manchester City could only manage a 1-1 draw at Southampton. Manager Aussie Villa was quoted by a club source as saying, "Yes, finally we f***ing won it. Get that up your Klopp. This city is blue. Yes, yes, yes." Back to you in the studio. So there you have it. Manchester City could only manage a 1-1 draw with Southampton, and we are Premier League champions. There it is there. They took the lead, Southampton equalised, and that was the end of that. So finally, we've done it. We are now Premier League champions. That is amazing. A few bonuses paid out. Digne gets $500,000 bonus, and he's not even at the club. That seems a little bit wrong, doesn't it? A little bit of transfer money paid out there. That's all fine. We're happy to pay that. And there we go. The board's happy with that. It's not before time. Get that up your Liverpool as well, just quietly. And there we go. Iconic villain builds Everton legacy. That doesn't sound quite right, does it? But there we go. We'll take it. We'll definitely take it. All right. We'll have a celebration against Manchester City right up next. All right, and here we go. It's time for a title celebration at the Etihad. We are the favourites for this one, though we do have our Champions League quarter-final against Monaco, the first leg. This is the Saturday. Tuesday, we have that. So we do need to keep half an eye on that. We do still have this O to play for here, though. And this is one of, I think we have 2 tests. I think we have this game, then I think we have Chelsea away. And otherwise, they're very beatable games, very winnable games the rest of them. So this is what we're up against here. They're an attacking mentality, direct team. It's Renato Gaccio. Now, he's been in charge for a little while here, almost a year now. So he was in charge when we smashed them, of course, 6-0 when we played them earlier on in the year. This is not necessarily how we're expecting them to play, but it would certainly be a bit of a turn-up if they did go with a sort of a narrow 4-3-3. We should definitely be able to get to the sides of them, though, if they do play like that. You can see they tend to just spray the ball around a little bit from inside their own half, so we've got to keep an eye on that. Now, with, of course, an eye on the Monaco game, this is the team we're sending out. We still want to go strong as we can, though. Now, one thing, just to quickly mention, is Stuart Taylor's picked up an injury, which is a little bit frustrating as he was supposed to start this game. So we go with Lafont in goal, Gustavo, Turpey, Melito, and Kenny as a back four. Bergen, Davies in midfield. It's Bouvier, Sergio Gomez, and Lookman in behind Terry Cook. Come on, boys, come on. So there we go. They are actually playing, sort of matching us up a little bit more. Obviously, when you only draw 1-1 against Southampton, playing that other way. I'm not surprised they ditched that. Pick up where they left off. Now this, I never really know what to say once the title is won. So you don't really have anything to play for. Let's give the fans a performance they're expecting. It's probably the only thing I mean, the fans, let's face it, we're expecting a performance, aren't we? So let's hope that we do put it on. I don't know if we'll do 6-0 again, but it would, maybe 4 or 5 would be nice, wouldn't it? This is Sanderberg's 100th game for the club, so good achievement for him. He's been a really solid player for us for a number of years now. Mostly a rotation player, to be honest. He hasn't sort of been first choice that often. Let's give it a get creative here. Here we go from the corner. Sergio Gomez. Can we knock in the first goal? Gary Turpey! Oh, unlucky. Now, the one thing we do need to discuss here, having won the league, we've now won the champion, we've won every trophy. What do we do with this save? Do we? Now, I was thinking about this. Let's defend this corner first, please. Away. Oh, it's just over the bar. Couple of options. Now, obviously, we have a number of guys here that are at the club that have been named after you guys. So I thought there's a couple of options I could think of. We could look to go to another club. We could just try and, over time, sign you off with a new club. It's off the post. It's hacked clear by Tom Davies, and it's a foul in any case. We'd probably be able to get a few of you on loan. The likes of Taylor and Cook would probably take a little bit longer because they're valuable players that would, take a little bit of getting out of the club. So I thought we could look to do that, take on a new challenge, whether we go to a championship club or a struggling Premier League team, and sort of look to build them into a Champions League winner as well. Or the other thing I was thinking of is, do we potentially just change the rules of Everton? Maybe do we look to not be able to sign any more players, just so we just have to use academy players? Or I'm almost thinking my preferred option would just be turned into a director of football challenge. Just let a director of football make all the signings, do all the contracts. Here's Adamola. Look, man, it's there. Oh, it's not quite there. Let a director of football take over everything, and the only thing I would have veto over is making sure that the academy guys named after you stay at the club. That would be the only veto I'd have. So that way, we don't know what's going to happen. Who knows who will sell, who will keep. Or we could just keep going as we are, but I think we've won the league by so much this year that I don't know. I think does it get boring? You guys let me know. We're 1-0 down. Leon Bailey. That's annoying because we tried to sign him, but we couldn't quite get him over the line. We'll give it a demand more and see what we can do. Still half an hour, only half an hour gone, I should say. Still an hour to go, so a long, long way to go in this one. But that's a little bit frustrating. We don't need to see that again. I really just at least get a draw out of this, boys. Come on, we want to try and keep the O if we can. Let's go attacking. So let me know what you're thinking in the comments, what you'd like to see. I do just worry a little bit, having won the league. I mean, there's nothing to say we could do that again next year. We have had a really decent season, haven't we? We've been really good defensively, and we've got goal scorers. So, there's nothing to say, as I said, that they'll all do that next year, that form will continue. So, I mean, it's up to you. I'm open to that. Oh, it should have been 2-0. What can we do here? What can we do? Maybe, do we go a higher line? Let's try that. So just let me know what you want to see. It's been a horrible half, hasn't it? This is always the problem I run into once you've won the league. Here goes Sergio Gomez. Can he pick a pass? It's there! Bouvier! It's 1-1. 5th goal of the year for him. Sergio Gomez with another assist, a really good assist as well. We'll give it a concentrate. We are just before the break, so it's a stunning time to score in that sense. But look, we're nice little just balls of Gomez in space, a good cross, and Bouvier at the back post. How many volleys have we... I think all 5 of his goals have been almost a carbon copy of that this year. Excellent stuff. We've come straight back. I've told him to concentrate. There's 25 seconds to go here, or near enough too. Maybe a little bit longer because of the goal. Cross comes in. Oh, what have we done? We should... That's not good. Guys, do you understand the meaning of concentrate? Because I'm not sure you do. There we go. That should get us to the break. I'm not necessarily convinced we are worthy of being 1-1, but they've had a lot of shots, but not many on target. That was disappointing, wasn't it? Let's go full aggressive. Let's try and snap them out of whatever it is they're in. Probably their hangovers, I would imagine. Let's see if we can do a little bit better this second half. Tom Davies in for Gomez. Probably just a kick-off highlight. Yeah, it's a bit of a loose pass. Oh, can we get to that with Cook? We can. This might be more for us. It's a good ball for Bouvier. Can he square it? He can. It's Lookman. Oh, it's a decent save. It's still there and it's hacked clear. Oh, almost a perfect start to the second half. If that's what we're in for, that's much more like it. Come on, boys. Away. Oh, it's Leon Bailey again. What's Leon Bailey doing as a centre striker? Rolls it out for Turpey. Little ball forward there for Gomez. Back for Gary. Use your wingers. Sander Berg has it. Looking for Gomez. Exploit the flanks, boys. Here we go. Gustavo. That's a good ball for Terry Cook. He finds Lookman. Lookman's got space to run into. They're retreating. Can he pick out a pass? It's back post. It's Kenny. It's Lookman. It's 2-1. What a start to the second half. Much, much more like it. 7th goal for Adamola Lookman. An assist for John Joe Kenny. And that is what we're talking about. There we go. Back in front. The O is looking safe once more. Let's maybe take it off attacking now. We'll just go back to positive. Did really well there. Got the better of Sane and Lookman. I mean, it's a stunning ball, wasn't it? Just rolled across. You wonder if the keeper could have been more alert, perhaps, and just fallen on that. But not our problem. Not our problem at all. That's made them into a change. They've gone more narrow here now, which is interesting, actually. They're changing formation on the right. They don't know what's best. They don't know how to beat us. They're confused. All right, Gomez, what's he got here? It's around the corner there for Kenny again. Looks for a nice ball for Bouvier. Can Bouvier dink across out? It can. It's Lookman again. Oh, we are so good. Even when we're bad, we're so good. 8th goal of the year for Lookman. And suddenly this game has just been blown to pieces. Absolutely blown to pieces. We'll tell him to concentrate here. Kenny, a nice little ball inside for Bouvier. Bouvier dinks out the cross, and Lookman's there once again. 3 goals, all 3. It's our wingers at the back post, just getting the tap in. Yeah, exploiting the flanks just works for us the way we play, doesn't it? 4 shots on target, 3 goals. And can we add to that again? Gustavo, tethered away. Bernardo Silva picks that up. We do need to still concentrate here, boys. Turpey goes to meet him. Oh, what a tackle from Gary Turpey. A little bit unlucky there. It's fallen for Bailey. I wonder if they've changed the way they're playing. Can we win that? No, we can't. If maybe we look to put a DM in here. We do have Sanderberg. We wouldn't necessarily need to change that much. Phil Foden comes back to haunt us. We had him on loan for a year, of course. I do just wonder if that's the way they're going to play. We wouldn't need to change that much. All we would need to do is just drop Sanderberg back in. Just drop Gomez back in, and we'll play Cook as the deep lying forward. And that with the... Where are we here? Over there with the two attacking midfielders. We're just trying to deny them a little bit of space. We've come straight back here. Now, what's going to happen? Are we going to get back to 3-3? Or can we once again put a nice little gap in there? It's a good ball. Davies. Oh, we've seen him shoot from there before. It's Kenny. Oh, we're just toying with them. We give them hope and then we snatch it away. Excellent stuff. This is just... wonderful to watch. Let's praise. Let's give him some praise for that. Look at that. Gomez just sold that. I thought Davies was going to shoot, but he's been unselfish there. And John Joe Kenny, he's not going to be unselfish. He gives himself. There we go. 4-2. 2nd goal of the year for John Joe Kenny. And this is excellent stuff. Luis Gustavo having a bit of a poor game there, but we'll leave him out, even though he is just playing a 6.2 because we want time on fresh for the Monaco game. Here we go again. Oh, Kenny, did he sell him short a little bit there, perhaps? It's easy for Lafont to get to that one. 10 minutes to go here. It's a big throw. Kenny heads it down for Bouvier. What can Bouvier do? There's a little bit of space through the middle. He finds Terry Cook. Terry Cook goes back for John Joe Kenny. There's so much space out wide, isn't there? There's just acres of it. Oh, you can see he was trying to thread it through, but just not on the same wavelength. Can we win that? Gary Turpey's done really well there to win that. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the second ball, though. Come on, boys. Come on. They've gone over the top. Bailey's there. He's quick. We need Lafont, and Lafont can't stop it. And it's 4-3. It's a good game. Maybe not the best defensively for us, but we'll ask them to show some passion here. Yeah, just beaten over the top. Do we perhaps just drop that line of touch? Just try and prevent that from happening again. If that's the way they're going to play, then we'll just take some measures to try and stop that. I mean, we've been quite good. Second half particularly. We've never really looked back, have we? But what we don't want to do is give them a chance to get a point from this game. Maitland-Niles, oh, it's a good ball, back post. Was it offside? It might have been offside. We're looking at it. I think it's offside. It is indeed offside. So there we go. That's fine. What we might look to do here, just to make sure that we do see this out, is we might just put these fullbacks back to support. Yeah. We'll put Gomez on attack, though. We'll try and get him forward a little bit. We don't want to leave Cook too isolated up there. It's quite offside, as we can see. And there we go. There we go. We'll give it a concentrate. Oh, it's right as the corner comes in. Away. Oh, it's gone over the bar. A little bit lucky there, perhaps. Let's go back to defensive. They've given us a game. It's been an absolutely stunning game for the neutrals, hasn't it? But our title celebrations aren't cut short. Despite probably crippling hangovers, we've still managed to beat the second best team in the league 4-3 away from home. That is absolutely stunning stuff. Well done to us. That is... What a second half as well. We got the one goal, did we, right before the break. Do we say we need to be better against better sides? They were second in the league. I think we just say guard against complacency, and on we go. So there we go. We beat Manchester City in thrilling encounter. Doesn't really matter what you have to say, mate, because the season is done, and the O is still on 85 points. We won the league in March, by the way. We won it on the 31st of March. That is insane. We're 22 points clear of the rest of the Premier League. It's just amazing, isn't it? So we will be back. We will be back tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next time I should say. And we have two big tests, I think, to our O left. Liverpool is next time. We'll do them away after we play the first leg of the Champions League quarterfinal, against Monaco. So that's next time, a quarterfinal and Anfield. And it's not really an Anfield derby, but the derby at Anfield. And then we'll do the Monaco game in Leicester, and we'll see where a semi-final falls in there, because we have Chelsea away as well. So we have 2 more major hurdles before we can maybe consider ourselves or start to think about being invincibles. But we're looking okay, aren't we? 9 goals that episode, absolutely stunning. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. We are league champions after all. Finally, it was a long time coming, wasn't it? And if you are new to the channel, welcome. Please do subscribe and don't forget to ring the bell if you want to know when I upload new episodes. Like I say, let me know in the comments where you want to see this series go. Do we just continue on? Do we look to do a director of football, a youth academy challenge, or do we just look to go to another club? Let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you next time, guys. Here are our goals of the month for March. Take care.